Fans are wondering, why is Justin Bieber everywhere, except with his wife Hailey? Now, a recent reveal from Kylie Jenner might help explain it. From whispers of relationship tension to surprising behind-the-scenes connections, Kylie's update is turning heads and fueling fresh speculation. Here's the real story. The Jenner sisters have played a much bigger role in Justin and Hailey's relationship than people realize. Kylie and Kendall Jenner weren't just passive observers, they were active participants who helped shape how things unfolded. Their involvement goes way back to 2014, during one of Justin and Selena Gomez's breakups. Around that time, both Jenner sisters grew closer to Justin, especially Kendall, who was frequently spotted with him at events. Since Hailey was already friends with the Jenners, their closeness gave her more access to Justin. Some fans even think Selena Gomez's spontaneous New Year's trip to Dubai in 2014 was connected to all this. She traveled with Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid, but many believe it wasn't just for fun. The theory is that Selena being out of the country left room for Justin and Hailey to grow closer, without any chance of a Selena-Justin reunion on New Year's Eve. That moment may have been a turning point in Hailey and Justin's relationship. Fast forward to February 2023, the infamous eyebrow drama. After Selena posted a TikTok saying she had accidentally overlaminated her brows, Kylie posted a pic with the caption, "This was an accident," followed by a FaceTime screenshot with Hailey, both of them zoomed in on their eyebrows. Fans quickly saw this as a dig at Selena. Even though Kylie and Hailey denied any shade, the internet exploded. The hashtag #TeamSelena reached 1.8 billion views on TikTok. That moment gave everyone a closer look at Kylie and Hailey's tight bond, and many saw it as them taking a stand against Selena and her supporters. Then there's Kendall Jenner's connection, which became even more clear during an April 2020 Instagram Live with Justin and Hailey. When asked if she saw their marriage coming, Kendall responded, "Honestly, no." She added, "I didn't know, I think I hoped. Hales is my girl, my best friend, and I really wanted it for both of you. It just makes me so happy." That moment stood out. It showed even those close to the couple were surprised at how fast things moved, reinforcing the idea that Justin and Hailey's relationship escalated quickly. It also highlighted just how close Kendall is to Hailey, calling her my girl and my best friend, making it clear her loyalty would naturally lie with Hailey in any drama. Kendall's emotional support for the relationship, saying she wanted it so badly, shows how deeply invested the Jenners have been in Justin and Hailey's journey. And that close connection is why Kylie Jenner's recent comments about Justin's absence from Hailey's side carry so much weight. She's been there since the beginning, and she's seen things the public hasn't. According to insiders, Kylie has reportedly shared that Justin's growing distance from public appearances with Hailey stems from a combination of personal struggles and relationship issues. One of the biggest factors, his ongoing battle with mental health. Justin has been open about his struggles with depression and anxiety, which have made it harder for him to attend events or appear in the spotlight. Back in March 2019, he posted on Instagram, "I am now very focused on repairing some of the deep-rooted issues that I have so that I can sustain my marriage and be the father I want to be." That message highlighted his commitment to healing and explains why he's been stepping away from public life to prioritize his well-being and marriage. But reportedly, it's not just about mental health. Kylie has hinted there are deeper tensions within the marriage itself. One major source of that tension, the lingering presence of Justin's past with Selena Gomez. Fans have long speculated that Justin may still carry emotional baggage from that relationship, especially given his past statements. In a December 2013 interview, he called Selena the love of his life and admitted that his song All That Matters was dedicated to her. Even though those moments are years old, they've never stopped haunting the present. When Justin and Hailey announced their pregnancy in 2023, it wasn't them who trended on Twitter, it was Selena Gomez. That kind of public reaction can't help but cast a shadow over their relationship. It's been said that Hailey has felt insecure at times, especially when the world constantly compares her to Justin's ex. Kylie reportedly shared that the couple now chooses to stay out of the public eye together, not because they aren't close, but because they want to avoid endless judgment about their chemistry or behavior. By appearing separately, they protect their peace and deflect scrutiny. There's also a career angle. Hailey is thriving with her skincare brand Rhode and her modeling gigs, while Justin's life as a global musician comes with intense demands and erratic schedules. Naturally, these different paths have led to different routines, and more time apart. But perhaps the most revealing part of Kylie's alleged insights is what she's said about the couple's unconventional dynamic. Sources claim Justin and Hailey have adopted a more independent setup, They might spend time apart, maintain personal space within their home, and set clear boundaries to protect their individuality. It may seem odd to outsiders, but in the world of celebrity relationships, this type of arrangement is becoming more common. Under constant public pressure and with past emotional wounds still healing, some couples carve out unique ways to make things work. Of course, it's important to note, none of these claims have been confirmed by Justin, Hailey, or Kylie herself. These are reported details from people close to the situation, so they should be taken with caution. Still, many of these points align with what fans have observed publicly over the years, making Kylie's alleged perspective all the more compelling. The story of Justin and Hailey didn't begin with their wedding vows. It started long before that. Their relationship has a deep, layered history that fans and the media have tracked for years. It all began in 2009, when a 13-year-old Hailey Baldwin was introduced to Justin Bieber by her father, actor Stephen Baldwin, backstage at Justin's Today Show appearance. At the time, it looked like a typical fan moment, a brief handshake and a photo. But that meeting turned out to be the first spark of something much bigger. Over the next few years, Hailey kept showing up at Justin's public appearances. She was there at his Toyota concert at Rockefeller Plaza, and even at the premiere of Never Say Never, where she was spotted watching from the crowd. To most people, she was just another fan in the background. After all, the world was focused on Justin's high-profile relationship with Selena Gomez. By 2010 or 2011, Justin and Selena had become one of the most iconic celebrity couples of their generation. Their on and off love story, dubbed Yelena by fans, wasn't just a relationship, it was a cultural moment. Every breakup, every reunion, every Instagram post was watched and analyzed in real time. During those years, Hailey remained in the background. But some fans say she was more present than people realized. A former Justin Bieber superfan named Dana shared in a 2019 YouTube video that Hailey used to reach out to fan accounts like hers for inside info. Dana claimed Hailey would ask where Justin was staying or eating, hoping for a chance to accidentally run into him. According to Dana, we'd tell her, and then she'd either stay at that hotel, eat there, or hang around, just so she might run into him. Then, in 2014, things started to shift. Justin and Selena had gone through one of their longest breakups, and Hailey had grown closer to Kylie and Kendall Jenner, both already part of Justin's inner circle. Thanks to that connection, Hailey began spending more and more time with him. The two were seen grabbing dinner, watching movies, and hanging out at his place. Even then, the past wasn't far behind. Justin still spoke about Selena with raw emotion. In interviews during that period, it was clear she remained a significant part of his life. One moment especially stood out. When asked what the best part of his teen years was, Justin didn't even pause.
Best part of the teenage years. That shut off perfect timing.
I know, right?
That was like huge.
It's on purpose.
Yeah, we're getting deep. Deep.
What was it?
Owning a Ferrari.
No, not that.
Going deeper than that.
Sickest part when I was probably my relationship with my...
When the conversation turned to a topic that was supposed to be off limits, he didn't back down. "I'm just being honest," he said, leaving everyone stunned.
But I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
The timeline leading up to Justin and Hailey's marriage has long been a point of controversy. In early 2018, Justin briefly rekindled his relationship with Selena Gomez. But just a few months later, it was over, seemingly for good. Then, in a move that shocked fans around the world, Justin married Hailey in September of that same year. The whirlwind nature of the transition, just 6 months after breaking up with Selena, sparked countless questions. Hailey has stated that she and Justin originally started dating back in 2016, but that claim has been met with skepticism. Fans have pointed out the overlap. If they were dating in 2016, then why was Justin still so publicly involved with Selena in 2018? The tension around this timeline only grew stronger when Hailey addressed the persistent rumors that she was a homewrecker in Justin and Selena's relationship. Speaking candidly on the Call Her Daddy podcast, she confronted the accusations head-on, determined to clear the air. But for many, the questions still linger.
People were confused on the timeline you're talking about of like, is she a homewrecker? So I guess my question is, Hailey, were you ever with Justin romantically at the same time as her?
No, not one time. When him and I started hanging out, like, okay, let's just put it this way. When him and I ever started like hooking up or like anything of that sort, he was not ever in a relationship, ever. at any point. I would never, it's not my character to mess with someone's relationship.
She continued with emphasis.
I would just never do that. I was raised better than that. I'm not interested in doing that, and I never was. Like, I can say...
Despite Hailey's clear statements, the timeline of events, along with Justin's highly publicized final reunion with Selena just months before his marriage to Hailey, continued to stir up speculation and tension. Some even suggested that there might have been deeper reasons behind the quick shift. One persistent rumor claimed that Justin and Selena's brief reconciliation in early 2018 was triggered by an unexpected pregnancy followed by a miscarriage. Although this remains unverified, if true, it would add another layer of complexity to their relationship dynamics in the years after their marriage. Over time, fans noticed that Justin and Hailey were hardly seen together at public events. By early 2025, multiple sources reported that they were arriving and leaving events in separate cars, with some speculating they hadn't lived together for a while. Hailey's father, Stephen Baldwin, even took to Instagram, publicly asking people to pray for the couple, which further raised concerns about their marriage. Amid all this, Kylie Jenner, a close friend of Hailey's and someone with insight into the couple's private life, allegedly shared her thoughts on why Justin is rarely seen with Hailey. The reality behind Justin and Hailey's relationship, as suggested by Kylie Jenner's alleged revelations and observed patterns in their behavior, paints a much more complicated picture than the fairy tale narrative around their whirlwind engagement and marriage. While the public has been shown carefully curated social media posts and occasional joint appearances, the truth behind the scenes seems to involve many challenges, compromises, and unconventional arrangements. One key factor influencing Justin's limited public appearances with Hailey reportedly stems from the ongoing impact of his past relationship with Selena Gomez. According to sources familiar with Kylie's insights, the shadow of Galena still hangs over Justin and Hailey's marriage, creating tensions that affect how they navigate their public life together. Fans have long speculated that Justin might still have unresolved feelings for Selena, pointing to various comments and behaviors over the years. In one interview, Justin even tried to explain his confusion about relationships with women, shedding light on the emotional complexity of his past connections.
You never know what women are thinking. Because it's just like they say one thing and they mean another thing, and they're like, do this, and then, no, don't do this, and then I'm like, what do you mean? Or they're like kissing you, and then they push you off of them, and then I'm like, why?
While Justin has often spoken vaguely about his struggles in relationships, his comments, though not directly naming Selena or Hailey, hint at deep emotional complexity and inner confusion. That ambiguity has only fueled speculation about how fully he was able to process the end of his relationship with Selena Gomez before diving into a new commitment. The timeline speaks for itself. Justin and Selena split in early 2018. By July, he was engaged to Hailey. Just 2 months later, they were married. That kind of emotional whiplash has led many to wonder, was Justin truly ready? This lingering uncertainty reportedly causes insecurity for Hailey, who has worked tirelessly to carve out her own identity as Justin's one and only. Yet the comparisons to Selena continue to haunt her. Observers have noticed a pattern that's hard to ignore. Hailey's choices often seem to mirror Selena's. When Selena launched her popular cooking show Selena Plus Chef on HBO Max, it wasn't long before Hailey introduced What's in My Kitchen, a similarly styled series that immediately drew side-by-side comparisons. To some fans, it looked like an attempt to compete. To others, it was a sign of how much Hailey still lives in the shadow of Justin's past. According to Kylie Jenner's alleged insights, Justin is all too aware of how the public compares the two women, and that knowledge weighs heavily on him. It's one of the reasons, Kylie reportedly said, that Justin avoids making public appearances with Hailey, especially at major events where media and fans are quick to draw comparisons. The fewer photos, the less fuel for the fire. In a world where every look, post, and public appearance gets dissected online, Justin and Hailey seem to have made a conscious decision to protect what's left of their peace, even if it means creating distance, both physically and emotionally, from the spotlight and each other. A relationship redefined by pressure and privacy. Justin and Hailey's marriage isn't what fans expected. Behind the Instagram photos and red carpet smiles lies a relationship shaped by compromise, distance, and a shared need for personal space. According to sources close to the couple, the pressures of fame, relentless media scrutiny, and Justin's ongoing mental health battles have forced them to rethink what their marriage looks like. One major shift: they reportedly live semi-separately, an unconventional but intentional choice. It's not about trouble, it's about survival in the spotlight. The mental toll on Justin is no secret. He's been open about his struggles with depression and anxiety, and insiders say the con. Stint comparisons to Selena Gomez only make things harder. Every joint public appearance invites headlines, side-by-side photos, and a new wave of speculation. So they've pulled back. They choose privacy, distance. But then came a new twist. Hailey reportedly unfollowed Justin on Instagram, triggering fresh rumors of a deeper rift. Her father, Stephen Baldwin, even posted a public plea asking fans to pray for the couple. Suddenly, what once felt like tabloid noise began to look a lot more serious. And then there were the comments from Wendy Williams. He's not even letting the honeymoon dust settle, and he's already back to his old ways, she said, reflecting a widely held skepticism about the marriage from day one. For many, the speed of Justin's transition from Selena to Hailey never sat right. Still, against all odds and public judgment, Justin and Hailey have stayed married. Why? Because they've adapted. They've redefined what their relationship means to fit the strange, high-pressure world they live in. Where some see red flags, like separate homes or rare joint appearances, those close to the couple see survival strategies. It's not a love story in the traditional sense. It's something more complicated, more real. A bond that bends but doesn't break. A quiet partnership behind closed doors, protected from the noise of a world that never stopped watching. Their story isn't over. And while the public might never know the full truth, one thing is clear: Justin and Hailey's marriage is less about fairy tale romance and more about learning how to love through chaos.